A significant share of that worthless, ultimately worthless currency was creating real goods and services. That's what I think is happening with Bitcoin.
So should we conclude that Bitcoin is going to be, in your opinion, ultimately worthless?
No, it depends on how they handle the issue of the cumulative the amount of the quantity that's being put into the market. In the Continental and the Greenback and Civil War, in all cases, the amount of fiat currency kept rising. And it's very difficult to tell to what extent Bitcoin is fundamentally different from that, but I am saying that there are very considerable similarities, that what's holding the prices up is the supply is down. And look, human beings buy all sorts of things that aren't worth anything, but they do it anyway. I mean, people gamble in casinos when the odds are against them. It has never stopped anybody.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory. Also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love. And also those who are shopping at both stores, much love to you. Now, guys, of course, we're going to get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. Now, right now, guys, of course, the weekend, the volume came in. And then plus, guys, we got a little pump. Now, what's great news is that we know either today or Monday, they're going to announce the stimulus package, which is going to give us another little pump. But guys, we know we have CME. So we know that we're going to take that dip. Now we know on the 5th, which is Tuesday, we know we're going to get a little pump. Again, because we know they need Bitcoin for collateral. But guys, we know that those facilities are closing. Plus, in the stimulus package, that was the only hurdle that they were dealing with, was the lending powers. So we're going to find out what they're going to be doing as far as the lending is concerned. Of course, I'm going to bring that to you once the stimulus bill has been put out. But definitely, guys, that's going to be very, very important to crypto, because we know who's pumping us, guys. Let's not get it confused. We know the Fed is pushing this liquidity into this market because we know cryptos are the future. We know we are part of the fourth industrial revolution. But guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators, XRP and your stable coins. If you went off those indicators this weekend, if you're a trader, you made plenty of money. Because as soon as those stable coins went below 99.9, we saw us increase. As soon as they went above, we decreased. Like clockwork, guys. So remember, we have CME on the 24th. So we have from the 24th to January 4th where we can take those dips. And remember, your indicators are going to let you know which direction we're going. But like I stated, due to those 4 facilities closing, guys, liquidity is going to shrink. It's about like 175 billion. But like I've been over several times, guys, the stock market and cryptos are going to take a dip the first quarter. Always take a dip the first quarter, either January, February, or March. But we know in cryptos, we always go up and down. We know we're volatile, guys. That's not going to change. Now, basically, getting over into the video with Alan Greenspan. Alan Greenspan said something so powerful, guys. Now, we know that paper fiat currencies, if you go back history after history after history, they always ended. They always end up at its value, which is zero. So, guys, we know when it comes to the money printer, they've been printing like crazy, moved us out, the balance sheet up to 7 trillion. And they keep printing money. They're not going to stop until what? They get us moved over to this new system. Now, Greenspan said something very important. He said people gamble at casinos when the odds are against them, guys. And we know this is the truth. But the reason why people do it is because at the end is high reward. That's all it comes down to. Any type of investment, you're going to have a risk. Some are bigger than others, but at the end of the day, you want that reward. Now, when it comes to our financial system, we know the Fed rigs it. We know they are playing a game of chess. So, guys, you have to study their moves. That's the reason why I wrote my book about the New World Order. So also, when I do my videos, I make sure I put pictures and faces on there so you understand. Nobody talks about the Fed like I do. I talk about it because they're the money handlers. They're the ones who sit behind the curtain that no one sees. That's why they're constantly on my videos. It's very important for you to understand this is a game of chess. So you have to study the moves, guys. You have to know there is a plan. And majority of people who invest, if they don't make money in 6 months, a year, 2 years, they're out. This is a game of patience. Because if you know what the goal is, you're going to sit back, you're going to be fine. You know we're going over to electric vehicles. You know we're going over to cryptocurrencies. We know that we're going over to virtual reality. You have to get yourselves in position and invest, and you know down the line it's going to pay off. Just like I said, majority of investors want to see their money in a month, 2 months, 6 months. If you look at the average investment, it takes 5, 10, 15 years for you to get those returns that you actually wanted. Now, when we're looking at the New World Order's plan, guys, we know that the U.S., all fiat currencies are done. But what keeps this scheme going? Moving everything over digital. That's why cryptos are so important, because you're dealing with a mathematical equation. And of course, if you have my book, you understand everything is math. Now, 2021 is going to really lay down the foundation of crypto. And just like I stated, guys, this is a plan, so it takes a while. 2022, I think in November, ISO takes in effect. And we know that Bretton Woods 2.0 is coming. That digital SDR that will give the IMF total control over the currencies. We also know next year, we know that the digital yuan will be officially launched. I've been over it several times that China is 10 years ahead of us when it comes to the fourth industrial revolution. Now, guys, we have CEO Brian Armstrong issues a serious warning when it comes to investing in these cryptos. But guys, we know we're in cryptos. We know how volatile it is. But we do have a lot of newbies coming into the space. And of course, they don't care anything about the technology. They're trying to come in and invest instead of learn the technology. You definitely want to understand the technology. You don't have to know it 100%. Just like Mark Cuban says, I just need to know enough in order to make a proper investment. And that is definitely true. So you definitely want to actually study the actual crypto. And then plus, once you study, you know when it's going to go up and down. And guys, when it comes to these altcoins, there are a lot of opportunities there that we know they have growth. You know, just an example like XLM. We know they have growth. VeChain, Energy Web Token. We know they have growth. The altcoin boom, the bull market hasn't hit yet. We know they have space to grow. You're not going to always find the bottom. But the fact is, guys, once we get this little correction, make sure you get yourself in position. I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. But definitely, guys, there's a lot of opportunity in the altcoin and DeFi space. Don't forget about that. Now, guys, lastly, we have Elon Musk trolling. Says Bitcoin is almost as BS as fiat money. Is that correct? It's definitely correct. But what's not BS is sitting at 23,000. That is definitely correct. So, guys, we know the Fed is pumping it, but we know Bitcoin is not going anywhere. Cryptos are definitely the future, guys. Now, then also he sent out a tweet on Dogecoin and it pumps 20%. And anytime he sends out a tweet on Dogecoin, it pumps. So, guys, if you're following Elon Musk, make sure you take advantage of that. But, guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. If you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance have the links in the description. Also, the book links in the description. Also, the stock channel, guys. Do not forget about the stock channel. That's Cryptoteacher Stocks. Cryptoteacher Stocks. You have your Cobalt, your chip stocks, your gaming, your banking. You have your at-home stocks. You have the C word, the biotech stocks, guys. Of course, they're going to keep pumping and dumping those. And while everybody's at home getting free money or waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day.